Hey, what's up? This is SG Lewis, and I'm digging the crates today for a cool accident. Oh, you got some Tame Impala. I feel like Tame Impala is like a national treasure here, so it doesn't really need any introduction. They have it. So, Tame Impala Currents. For me, it's got to be one of the best albums of the last couple of years. I just think that it's so complete in its vision and its execution. And I mean, the craziest thing about Currents is that Kevin Parker basically did all of it. I think he even co-mixed the record. You know, he wrote it, performed it, sung it, like tracked all the instruments, which is just like insane to me. So that's definitely an album that I love. Oh. So this is the first London Grammar album, If You Wait, and Dot's actually a really good friend of mine, this guy here with the really big hair. In fact, his hair looks absolutely enormous. Look at the size of it. Looks like he's in the 50s. Me and Dot we've actually started a side project together, which is basically the two of us messing around with modular synth, making a bunch of Berlin techno, which I'm not sure if anyone apart from us is going to have any interest in, but it's fun for us. So what's my favourites off here? Metal and Dust. I really like Metal and Dust, but that's, I find myself going back to this record a lot, so that's London Grammar. I actually spotted this Gorillaz album over here. I actually used to rent a studio off of Damon Albarn. I was like super young at the time, I just signed my record deal. I used to crash on the sofa there because I didn't have a flat in London. I remember waking up on like a Saturday morning after like a big night out once. As I was waking up and opened my eyes, I was just, Damon Albarn kind of stood over me, like just watching me, like kind of trying to work out why there was like a 20-year-old kid just asleep on his sofa at his studio. I never really properly spoke to him outside of that, but Gorillaz, Demon Days, I just remember being like, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 years old when Dirty Harry were playing or Feel Good. Like the videos were so iconic at the time as well, like they were all over MTV, and yeah, it's definitely a formative record. I like how Tame Impala got their own section over there. That's great. So many people buying Tame Impala. The Streets. The Grand Don't Come For Free. It's not my favourite Streets album. You know, Mike Skinner is just like a legend in London. I think like they now have eternal god status. It seems like every time they come back on the festival circuit, everyone's just so excited for them to be playing. Yeah, I definitely heard Blinded by the Lights out many a time and had an existential crisis in the club. Quartet Rounds. I can't actually say I'm super familiar with this album in terms of listening to it back to back. I was lucky enough to warm up for him DJing in Liverpool once. He came on, and then when he first came on the decks, he played like 15 minutes of this kind of like obscure ambient jazz. He then like played Love Cry, and the drums came in, the whole crowd just like went crazy. He also played the instrumental from Justin Timberlake, Like I Love You, which like, that's what I like about his DJing. He kind of has the ability to really play records that no one else will play, or just complete curveballs. He manages to kind of pull it off in a really amazing way. That's what we have in here. Oh, Bob Marley. I used to listen to I had this Bob Marley record. It was the first record I ever bought, actually. It was a Bob Marley record, and I bought this shitty little turntable for my room at university. It just used to like spin around. I'd play it in the mornings when I was feeling a little bit like low. So when people are like, what's your favorite Bob Marley album? I only own the greatest hits, so I'm trash, but